Hello, hello. Welcome back to the mat, my friends, and welcome to a slow flow practice for a stress-free holiday. We're going to keep things nice and simple. This will be a nice short practice, especially during the holidays. It can be tough to find time for ourselves, and things can get pretty hectic and pretty stressful. So this practice is designed to fit into any day and to bring you a little bit of zen, a little bit of a stress-free space for you to recharge in. Go ahead and grab at least one block for this practice. If you've got two, grab two. You will want at least one block, and that's it. Other than that, you'll want your yoga mat. If you have not joined the online tribe, click the link in the description below. Come on in and join us. And if you would like to support the channel, the making of more videos like these, please consider joining me on Patreon. There are various membership tiers that you can join, and each one comes with some different goodies that you will receive. So check those out at the link below. Go ahead and grab your mat, any props, and I'm going to meet you in a hero's pose. All right, my friends, we're going to start in hero's pose today, and I'm going to recommend that you use a block. If you don't want a block, you don't need to use one. To come into hero's pose, you're going to want the knees together, and you're going to open the feet out wider than the hips, and then bring your seat back in between the feet. For some of you, this might feel okay, but for some of you, this might feel like a lot on the knees, a lot of pressure. If that is true for you, go ahead and bring a block underneath your seat. So that block's going to be sort of in between the feet, and then you come to sit up on the block, which makes this a lot easier. Particularly if you're practicing in the morning, that might feel like a lot on the knees. So go ahead and come on up to a block. You can allow the hands to rest wherever feels most comfortable and invite the eyelids to close. If closing the eyes doesn't feel comfortable today, you can simply lower the gaze towards the earth, taking a moment to bring the attention inward. Take a moment to survey your body, doing a gentle scan. Notice if there are any areas where you are holding tension. And see if you can gently soften those areas. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice if the breath is feeling at all ragged or like it's catching anywhere. And see if you can invite a smoother, fuller breath into your body. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then gently opening the eyes. Go ahead and bring the left hand down next to the left hip. The right arm will lift up next to the ear. Take an inhale here to lengthen towards the sky. And as you exhale, walk the left fingertips out to the left as you lean over to the left side. Really root down through the right sitting bone as you reach through the right fingertips And imagine sending the breath down the left side of the body, finding a bit more opening, a bit more space here. Go ahead and come back up to center, lowering the right hand next to the right hip, lifting the left arm up. Take an inhale here to lengthen. As you exhale, walk the right fingertips out to the right as you lean to the right, root down through the left sitting bone, reach through left fingertips. Find a bit more space down the left side of the body. And then coming back up to center. Go ahead and interlace the fingers and turn the palms out away from you. As you inhale, you're going to lift the arms up high, arch the back, lift the heart. And as you exhale, bring the arms forward down towards the legs. As you round the spine, bring the chin in towards your chest. So coming into a sort of seated cat-cow. Inhale to arch the spine, open the heart, lift the arms. And exhale, lower the arms, round the spine, chin to chest. Take one more like this. Inhaling to open. And exhaling to round. And then releasing the hands, coming to neutral. And go ahead and make your way into downward facing dog. Moving your block if you used one. Coming into your downward facing dog shape. Finding any movement that feels good here. Taking inventory of what it feels like to come into this shape today. And then finding a moment of stillness here. Pressing the earth away, the chest towards the legs, the hips high to the sky, kneecaps pulling up towards the hips, keeping the legs active. From here, go ahead and walk the feet up to the hands. Find hip width distance between the feet. Keep a bend in the knees and let the torso and head hang heavy towards the earth. You can shake out the head, yes and no. Maybe so. Maybe find a gentle sway of the torso. And then as you inhale, go ahead and lift up halfway, lengthen crown of the head forward. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, bring hands to hips. Keep a little bend in the knees. Come to stand with a flat back. Go ahead and bring the big toes to touch, Tadasana mountain pose. As you inhale, lift the arms up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold over legs, come on down into your forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold over the legs. As you inhale, come back up to stand, lift the arms up high. And as you exhale, bring hands into heart center. Just like that, inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, lift the arms. And exhale, hands into heart. Go ahead and lift the arms up high. Inhale here. Exhale as you fold. Now we're going to inhale to lift halfway. Keep the hands on the earth. If the earth feels too far away, you can bring your block underneath your hands. If you've got 2 blocks, use 2 blocks. From here, we're going to pour all the weight into the right leg. Lift the left leg up and back, coming into a supported warrior 3. Now the left toes are pointing towards the earth, so keep a nice closed hip, and the crown of the head is reaching actively forward. So you've got one long line of energy from the left heel all the way to the crown of the head. Now, really begin to activate the belly as you get light on the hands, and then bring the hands to heart center, balancing on the right foot. And then slowly begin to lift the torso as you bring the left knee in towards your chest. From here, coming into a tree pose. So find the external rotation in the left leg. An option to bring the sole of the foot to the left calf, maybe next to the ankle with the left toes on the earth, if that feels more steady. Or maybe bringing the foot all the way to the inside of the left thigh. Whatever feels best for your body today. Anywhere along the leg that is not the knee is totally fine. And if you feel really steady here, maybe you experiment with lifting the arms up. And if that feels really steady, maybe you lift the gaze. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center and the left foot down next to the right. Beautiful. Inhale to lift the arms up high. Exhale as you fold over the legs. Inhale to lift halfway. Find hands on the earth or on one or two blocks. Setting up for a supported warrior 3 on the other side, pouring all the way down into the left leg, lifting the right leg up and back. Stay really strong through the lifted leg. So imagine a wall sort of closing in behind you, and you've really got to press the wall away with the right heel. Now from here, start to get light on the hands, coming to fingertips, and then lifting the hands to heart center. And gently begin to lift the torso, bringing the right knee in towards the chest, and find the tree pose of your choice here. So the right foot can come to the inside of the left leg anywhere but the knee. If this feels real steady, maybe lifting the arms and maybe lifting the gaze. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, hands to heart and bring the right foot to the earth. Inhale to lift the arms high. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen spine. As you exhale, bring the palms to the earth and step back into downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, we're coming into a dolphin pose. So dolphin is just like downward facing dog, but your elbows are on the earth. So you've got forearms on the earth. Now, if you want a little extra challenge, see if you can start to bend the elbows towards the earth at the same time, bringing them both down at the same time. And if that's not working, that's totally okay. You can bring one elbow down and then the other. And again, you want to press the earth away, just like downward facing dog. The chest pressing back towards the legs, keeping the legs active, the hips reaching up towards the sky. Go ahead and bring the knees onto the earth. Bring seat to feet, forehead to mat. Bring the arms next to the body, so the hands back towards the feet. Allow the shoulder blades to relax down in this child's pose. And then gently lifting the torso. And from here, we're coming into a diamond pose. So you can scooch the hips to one side, bring the legs around in front of you, creating a nice long diamond shape with the legs. So the feet are going to be kind of out and away from the body. Now, option to use your blocks to prop up your head here. So depending on how open your hips and back are, you may want to place your blocks just inside the feet so that you can bring the forehead down. Experiment with what your body needs today. We're going to fold down over the legs. Maybe you can bring the block onto the feet so that the forehead can rest on the feet. If your forehead comes all the way to the feet, then you don't need a block. But experiment with using your blocks in the way that works best for you today.
And in this pose, you're not trying to hold anywhere. No need to activate anything. See if you can find a moment of complete surrender and release here. Gently begin to lift the torso. Come on into a tall seat, unless you've got time for Shavasana, in which case come on into your Shavasana. If you are a bit more pressed for time today, then join me here in a tall seat. Invite the eyelids to close here for a moment, bringing the attention inward. Doing another gentle scan of the body. Another check-in with your breath. Checking in with your energy here at the end of this practice. Bringing the palms to touch at heart center and bowing the head gently towards the hands. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you in this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for joining me here for this stress-free holiday practice. I hope you take this feeling of calm, centeredness with you out into all of your holiday stuff. I will meet you right back here on the mat next time.